So let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've been playing around with mold for many years, the different ways that it develops with salami and dry curing meats as well. When I first started with like dry curing meats, I had like a curing chamber, and I didn't even buy like the types of inoculation molds, and I just had that natural bloom and developed that. But then down the track I got into salami, and salami, you've got a lot of variations with the mold. You've got your, on the outside, different colors. You've got your most basic one that you really want, and you get a sense for it as well smelling it, I've learnt, is penicillin style, and it's a white, comes at like powdery or fluffy. I'll show you some pictures here now, and then you get like green growth on it as well. To be honest, it's a really hard one to explain in a video because you really have to experience and go through it. I could show people I even show people lots of examples in my DIY curing chamber from the blog, as well as the course that I do online, to give people an example of what the mold can look like. With salami, I've had orange, red, I've had the white, the green, and then just once I've had the black one. It's got a different kind of smell altogether, and I'll show you a picture of that now as well. It's got this, yeah, it just doesn't smell like the type of mold that you want around, and it's basically a write-off. It's in the bin as soon as you get that one. It's kind of one of the reasons why I love this craft of charcuterie, dry curing, and curing meat in general. It's not guaranteed. There is some variation and what have you. There was a Parma ham prosciutto factory that we visited in Italy. Owner who gave us a tour, 85,000 legs of prosciutto every year, and he basically said they lose 2 or 3% a year. Just to illustrate a point that it doesn't always guarantee the results. Like, it's not like just following a recipe and boom, it just happens. No siree. You have a space in a wine cellar, for instance, and you want to develop that invisible good mold, then you can buy the stuff called mold 600, and I think also mold 800, but mold 600 is the main one. It's penicillin that you can inoculate things with, or inoculate a chamber with, and you buy it frozen as a culture, and you rehydrate it with like half a teaspoon with half a cup of water, distilled water. You don't use anything with chlorine, or just kill the good stuff. And then you can spray it around, or you can, if you want, dip like salamis in it. Many years I spent dry curing whole muscle before I got into salami, because you have the added complexity of pH and the acidity of it. Any oxygen that's trapped inside is not really what you want. You've got, as you chop and grind meat up, you're exposing a lot more of it. And if you're exposing a lot more, then there's more chance of like foreign bodies getting into it. So you just got to have a really tight process to start with. So if you're interested in like charcuterie, salami, dry curing, all that sort of jazz, that's what this channel is all about. And thanks for watching. See ya.